Hi, it's Karen here with Deco Art, Helping Hands Artist, and I have taken a piece of plain cardstock. I have applied a thin coat of the light primer that they make, and now I have added some of their antiquing cream. I want to make some leaves for the fall. I'm doing a card for a special friend, and I wanted to make some really cool looking leaves. Now, the whole purpose of antiquing something is you need some texture so that the antiquing cream has somewhere to hang into. Okay, so and this is you just clean up with water and soap and water. That's another great thing because I keep inking stuff on my hands all the time. So I'm gonna just apply as thin a coat as you can get. Okay, cover all my nooks and crannies here, and I think one of them, I think I'm going to mix the raw umber. I'll do some spots of raw umber and some spots of the red, because you know in the fall leaves are different colors, aren't they? I did run this paper through a Sizzix folder to get the texture. You can pick any kind of texture. I could have just folded it and made lines, crumbled it up. Anything like that would work. You just need something with texture, okay? And I'm just thinning this out. Doesn't matter what direction because we're going to be wiping it off as soon as we get it dry. So I have it totally done. I've got one more panel to do. I'm going to pause the film and paint the other one, and then I'm going to take my heating tool, which is perfectly okay with this product, and I'm going to totally dry them, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're ready for part 2. As you can see on 2 of the panels, I have done a couple more things. First, I want to show you how easy it is to take this antique cream off. If you remember, I went off camera and I completely dried it, and you can use a heating tool or you can wait overnight. Then you want to just get a damp soft cloth and start rubbing it off. You can take off as much or as little as you want, it doesn't matter, but whatever your texture is, the antiquing cream is going to hug down into that texture. So it's an excellent product. I love it. And then when it gets dry again, take a piece of my clean cloth here, and you buff it, and it's shining. Now, the other new product that I got to try out was their metallic luster. It's a wax metallic finish, and I have Gold Rush today and Ice Espresso are the 2 that I've used. So what I did was I took my leaves. I've already done 3 of them, so I'm going to show you how I did it. I take my leaves and I bend them where the vein of the leaf would go, and we're going to get a different kind of texture going here. So every little leaf, anywhere you want a raised, we're just going to barely put a little wax finish on it. Okay, so we're going to start with our gold, and I want to hit the veins. As you can see, it's like this one is a paste. It's a lot drier than the other one. And then I'm just going to, I want to hit all the edges that I've raised up. Takes a little extra time, but it's going to be well worth the outcome, especially for a leaf, because you want the veins, you want it all to be. Can you see what's going on already? Already it's looking good. See that? You can see the little veins. Then I went back with some of this color, the Iced Espresso. You just need a teeny bit, and simply went around the edges. Now by now my paper has done got very pliable. It's been broken many places with the embossing folder, and then with me bending it in. Might want to put a little up in here. It's not going to hurt anything. I just wanted another extra shading element. And here is my leaf. Now these two, if you buff them, will be very, very shiny. Well, you can tell how shiny they are without even buffing them. But the more you buff, the shinier it gets. Love it. Love these two products. So at the end, I'm going to finish my project of making me a couple cards with my leaves, and I will show you the finished product. I thought I'd show you how I am preparing my card base. This is a piece of 140-pound watercolor paper, and I'm just laying down some water, not very clean water. I've been cleaning my brush. And then I'm taking some Deco Art paint, and I need something soft and subtle for my background, for my beautiful leaves. So we're going to come back with, and I want to make orange on part of it. I want red part of it, and I want yellow part of it. Alright, so with that done, I'm going to, I have this stencil, and I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but we probably need to dry this a little bit. Stencil, and I'm going to get a damp rag. I'm going to try taking off the color. Why? Because we've got colorful leaves. It's that I want to be the center of attention. So I wanted my background to be soft and gentle. So I'm just removing the color. Just following my stencil. If you rub too much, you're going to just rub your paper raw. So try not to do that. Just kind of dab it off. Okay. And we're going to move this the other way. And hopefully get some off here. And it is coming off rather well. And I'm going to be adding a sentiment, but just for the sake of the watercolor effect. And that's quite nice, isn't it? And it'll be subtle enough so when we put our brilliant leaves on here, we won't be taken away from our leaves. I may even do a little, add a little wax to it because I'm really into the wax. I really like it. So, again, you'll see finished results here in a minute. Okay, I finished 2 cards. Here's one of them, and I used some of the spray inks and some stencils to do my background. There it is, on some craft paper. And then did some texture with some of the inks with the leaves. It's just isn't that a fun color? But here's the one that I made with the leaves, using the texture with the antique and creams and the metallic lusters. So I hope this will inspire you to try some of their products. Thanks. Have a great day.